Hi there, this is Wei with M.A.Y Therapy, and I wanted to speak about these interesting concepts of right versus wrong. Because if we're looking a little bit deeper underneath the aspects around that, we recognize, hopefully, that it is residing in the world of ego. And when we are residing in the world of ego, it can be very divisive. It's separative. When we're speaking to someone, when we're communicating to someone, that right versus wrong really pits us against different sides. And it doesn't actually allow for a real generative, collaborative, creative conversations because it becomes an us versus them. So something instead to consider is this Buddhist concept of skillful means. Something that I have learned and come to understand is really about applying appropriate speech, appropriate thoughts, appropriate action to the current present moment that is arising, whatever that dialogue is that you're having in that situation. So if you think about this aspect of skillful means, it's very spacious in a place of infinite possibilities. And something I want to highlight is in and around skillful means, there are parameters that really need to kind of be met to really hold the boundaries of what actual skillful, healthy means is. And what those are compassion, loving kindness, selflessness, and service. So when we are acting from a place of skillful means and it meets those parameters, we can then recognize that it is healthy, it is of service for ourselves and the other. Some situations that I want to share with you just to kind of close this up as examples is one, it might be for a skillful means situation, a child that you see that has a handful of poison. And if you as an adult parent caregiver see that, maybe you're running towards the child yelling and screaming, no, don't eat that. Maybe you slap the poison out of the child's hand. And from another outsider standpoint, they might see that and think that looks really aggressive and very extreme. But if we put ourselves in that situation, we recognize that it was the appropriate action, the appropriate speech needed in that life-threatening situation that could have been very dangerous for that child. So another example to just kind of flip on the whole spectrum of appropriate skillful means is with ourselves. We might have had a full day of work, completely stressed and inundated with so much work that was beyond our means to even be able to get through. And at the end of the day, the last thing we want to do is probably go train or exercise or move the body because just so much is on our mind. But if we are being skillful in compassionately loving ourselves in that self-generative, self-caring way, we would take the right action and skillful means and actually go on a run or take our gym bag and go to the gym to work out or go on to the martial arts to train for a session. So these are examples just to show the whole spectrum that can lie in this aspect of skillful means of what is appropriate in the moment. So if you'd like to learn more, feel free to reach out, mayfrogtherapy.com. I would love to hear from you. And I wish you a wonderful, beautiful day.